When we perform data analysis, we usually don't create data manually as we did before. Generally, we perform data reading operations from files. In Pandas, what are some of the common file read and write operations we use? For example, text files, Excel files, HTML files, and database-related SQL files. Pandas not only supports operations on these files, but also allows very convenient reading from HDFs, a common file system in big data platforms. Moreover, its APIs are highly consistent. Now let's take a deeper look into it together. CSV file reading a CSV file is a plain text file. Its default delimiter is a comma. It features the ability to be edited with any text editor, supports append mode, and can greatly reduce memory usage. We use the toCSV method to write data into a CSV file. It has several commonly used parameters, path or buff. The file path, which can be used to save to a specified directory index. The default value is true. If set to false, the index will not be displayed and only the data part will be saved. Sep, the default delimiter, is a comma. When we need to read data from a CSV file, the method we use is read CSV. It is worth noting that during development, if you wish to read a text file, you can also use the read CSV function to read the file. Of course, you can also use the read table function to read text files. It should be noted that the difference between the read CSV and read table functions lies in the delimiters they use. The former uses commas as delimiters, while the latter uses D as delimiters. Next, we will demonstrate the basic read-write operations of text files in code. Create a data frame object using a dictionary and view a df-write to a CSV file. Now that we have the data frame, let's write the data into our CSV file. So, how do we perform the write operation? Use the toCSV method of the df objects. Specify a local path. Set the file name to test, CSV, and set the index parameter to false. The write operation is complete. After running the code, we can see that a new test CSV file has been created in the current path. We can click on it to view the corresponding data, read the CSV file, and load the data we just wrote. To read CSV data, use PD read CSV. We will directly specify text CSV in the current path to read it. By viewing data, we can retrieve the corresponding data. It automatically creates an index for us. The first column is the original index. We can use del to delete a specified column. Here, we will delete the first column. Check data again and run the code. We can see the data is normal. Next, let's look at the basic read and write operations for text files. We can also use the toCSV method of the data object. Here we can name it iTest. txt in the current path. After execution, we can also go to the corresponding path and find the test.txt file there. The reading process is actually the same. Use PD ready as CSV to read test. txt in the current path. After the file is read, you can see that the data obtained is the same. If you find there is an issue with the data, you can also use del plus the corresponding column name to delete a column of data. After deletion, Let's check our current data again. The data is exactly the same as what we wrote earlier. Through learning about data reading, we have gained new insights into data. It allows us to better utilize available data, facilitates data manipulation, and helps us obtain desired results. I hope you can master this knowledge and apply it well when reading data in the future.